Hello everybody, my name's Ned from TGN.TV and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Places of Interest. Now, I've got quite a lot of stuff to show you guys today. I hope you enjoy. Now, once again, we are in the Hillsbrad Glades. I'm not going to be spending all my time here, but there's definitely some more stuff that you guys should see. And the first thing we're going to check out is here, called the, a place called the Balnir Farmstead. So let's just, go fly over to that. Now, the Balnir Farmstead is where Arthas buried his horse after it died, and he later came back and resurrected. And you can actually go and visit the open grave. There's the grave right there. We're just going to go have a look at this. So you can see this is the grave of Arthas's horse, Invincible. It's been opened. The horse was necromantically brought back to life, and Invincible died after it sustained a leg injury in a snowstorm, and Arthas was forced to kill it because he couldn't get it away. And yeah, so this is the open grave, and there's also a little commemorative tile here. Invincible, beloved steed of Prince Arthas Menethil, loyal and great of heart in life, may you find peace in death, pure streams and green pastures, old friend. And don't want to jump in the grave, it just feels wrong for some reason. And Invincible is the mount that drops off of the Lich King in ICC 25 player heroic, I believe. I think it's 25 player. Yeah, it is. It might also drop in 10 player heroic. I'm not sure. Anyway, off to the next place of interest. Okay, everybody. The next thing I want to show you is the tomb of Uther the Lightbringer. We are in the Western Plaguelands, and the tomb is over here. Now, everything I've shown you so far relates to Arthas in some way, but don't worry. I'm going to show you other stuff as well. It's just, while I'm here, I might as well. Well, basically, he's like the main Blizzard character, and he's one of the reasons why the series was such a success. So there's so much stuff that relates to him. Anyway, we're currently in Sorrow Hill, the graveyard haunted by ghosts. This is actually quite a green part, and this is the path of Uther. As we enter his tomb, Uther was Arthas's mentor and the person who Arthas killed, or one of them anyway. This place is actually not very good if you're Horde, because it's guarded by an alliance. Just gonna shoot him up. Go on, Pet, kill him. And this is Uther's tomb. You can see you have the statue of him bathed in light, and there's a little plaque here. I believe, yes, the Horde can't actually read this, but I'm just going to go get a translation and tell you what it says. Okay, I am back, and with the translation, it reads, "Here lies Uther the Lightbringer, first Paladin, founder of the Order of the Silver Hand. Uther lived and died to defend the kingdom of Lordaeron. Though he was betrayed by his most beloved student, we believe that his spirit lives on. He continues to watch over us, even as the shadows close in around our ruined land. His light is the light of all humanity, and so long as we honour his example, it shall never fade." Written by Anonymous. So, yeah, you can see I just wrote it all in there to remember. That's another cool thing. There's many more things I have yet to explore in the Plaguelands, but now I think it's time that we go somewhere else and see something else that I think is very, very interesting. You're in for a treat with the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome you to the Caverns of Time. Now, the next thing I want to show you is a special goodie Easter egg in the Caverns of Time. More specifically, in the escape of Durnhold, where Thrall escapes Durnhold prison. And I have to give a shout out to Wage Mensch, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He commented about this, and I did not know about it, and it sounds really cool, so we're going to go and have a look at that. Yeah, this looks like Escape from Durnhold. Basically, the little Easter egg is if you go in the inn, you can see the forging, or part of the creation of the Ashbringer. Now, the Ashbringer was the weapon that Tyrion Fordring used. It has a lot of history behind it. It's probably got even more lore involved than Frostborn, so I'm just going to try and give it to you quickly. Basically, Alexandros Morgraine, who is Darion Morgraine's father, where they were battling the Scourge in Lordaeron, and they came across this crystal that was basically pure darkness energy, And they thought, well, if a crystal of pure dark energy can be created, why can't there be a crystal of light? So they poured light into this crystal, and it turned into this light crystal that was basically pure light. And from the crystal, they forged a weapon, the Ashbringer. They used it to drive the hordes of undead, but one of Alexandros' son, Renault, got jealous, so he killed his own father with the Ashbringer. And he stabbed him in the back, basically, and Alexandros became a Death Knight, and the Ashbringer became the corrupted Ashbringer, which is the one with the skull in it, and he was in Naxxramas. Yeah, he was a boss in Naxxramas, I believe, and then Darian, who was his other son, freed him by plunging the corrupt Ashbringer into his own heart, and then all the Scourge stuff came around if you played the Death Knight starting area, and Tyrion got the sword and it turned into the good Ashbringer again. I must be at least level 63. Set dungeon difficulty to 5 player. Let's go in and do the escape from Durnhold, and I will be back when I'm in the instance. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome you to old Hillsbrad foothills in the Caverns of Time. This is when the land was green and lush and full of life, not when it has been taken over by the Scourge. This is the instance in the Caverns of Time, and I have to head to South Shore. I'm not too sure where that is actually, because that's an Alliance questing place, I believe, and I haven't really been there. But there's Turren Mill, Durnhold Keep. I know South Shore is somewhere down here. I can see buildings up ahead, so I assume that's it. Now, there's a hell of a lot to see here, actually, more than I first expected. Along with the Ashbringer event, there's loads of little goody Easter eggs that have been hidden, but we are about to bear witness to a very, very historic event that not a lot of people know about. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and all I have to do now is find the inn. There's the stables. I assume this is the inn. Yep, this looks like it. So, just going to go in, and I'm going to shut up and turn up the sound so you will be able to hear the event. Turn it back to 80. Okay. In we go to the inn.
Summon me again at your peril.
Okay everybody, so that is the event. It was quite a long event, basically getting the crystal out, and it became a weapon of the light, and so the Ashbringer was born. You might notice a few famous faces here. Obviously we have Tyrion Fordring right there, we have Commander Morgraine, we have Abendis, who becomes High General, I think it's High General Abendis in Northrend in Dragonblight, New Havenshire or something. We have Arcanist Stone, who becomes the final boss in the Scarlet Monastery. We have Fairbanks, that becomes the Inquisitor Fairbanks, that you can find in the Scarlet Cathedral. He's the undead boss hiding, and yeah, so that's it. And now I'm going to go show you some other stuff. That event was a long one, wasn't it? And we'll conclude this. Okay everybody, our next famous face is walking along the road straight towards us, and I don't think this person needs any introduction. Indeed, you are looking at Kel'Thuzad in his human form before he became the legendary undead Lich. He was once part of the Kirin Tor before he fell to darkness. And I'm just going to poke around, see if I can find anything else interesting here. There's certainly lots to see and lots to do. I've stumbled across something else here, actually, something quite interesting. You see these kids that are running around. The first one here, we have Reynold Morgraine. Now, his father's in the inn, the one that was doing the Ashbringer event. I wonder if he ever realised that this guy would grow up to kill him. And he's also the last boss in the Scarlet Cathedral, and right next to him, chasing him, we have Sally Whitemane, that becomes the Whitemane that's also in the Scarlet Cathedral. And we also have Jimmy Visage. The name rings a bell, I'm not too sure where from, but that's just another little teaser. And I think I'm going to end this session now, actually. Hillsbrad Foothills has definitely been... It's been amazing, really, to just see all this stuff. I mean, it's worth just coming here to check it all out, and I hope you have enjoyed this a lot, and I'll try and think of somewhere next to visit. I'm thinking, oh, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to leave it to be a surprise, of course. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been Ned for TGN.TV, signing off. Have a good one, guys.